Welcome, my name is Debbie Pendergrast. I'm Business Development Manager here at Keencut and I'm going to be your host for today's session. Joining me today in the studio is my producer Curtis.
Hi guys, so my name's Curtis. I'll be in charge of sound and visuals throughout this session. So if there are any problems on that front, please do let us know in the live chat function. Also with the live chat function, if you have any questions regarding what we're covering in today's session or just about Keencut products in general, then pop those questions or queries in there and we can get those answered. Do make sure you are signed into YouTube though, otherwise that function won't be available to you.
Thank you, Curtis.
Brilliant, thank you.
Today's session is covering how to correctly install and use the glass cutting kit for the Keencut SteelTrak. Now, it's an optional extra. It's very beneficial if you are using glass on a regular basis. It's a kit that will come to you in a package, in a tube form, and once you receive that, you will find a few things inside it. You will find a glass cutting ramp to go in the spine of the SteelTrak. You will also find two steel protecting rods for the squaring arm. One is a shorter one and one is a longer one, so one goes on the left and the other one goes on the right. You will also find a plastic box and in it a glass cutting block with a glass cutting wheel already attached to it, a fixing screw, a 1.5mm Allen key, and a spare glass cutting wheel. And also you will find some instructions on how to install it. Now for this session you will also be requiring a 2.5mm Allen key and also a pair of safety glasses because you're going to be using glass. You'll also probably need a Keencut SteelTrak. I'll take you over there and we'll show you how to do it. You have to install the stainless steel strips onto the squaring arm of your SteelTrak. Mine are already installed for ease, but they are really easy just to slide in at the end. Make sure you install the smaller one on the left hand side and the longer one on the right hand side. Once you have slid them into position, you can then affix them with a couple of drops of super glue. Now you're ready to install your glass cutting kit. With your 2.5mm Allen key, your glass cutting wheel block and your fixing screw, we need to insert the glass cutting wheel into the tri-turret head here. So I'm going to need to unscrew the guard on the turret head. I need access to the glass cutting part, which is here. So I'll need to turn this around to be able to access the glass cutting part. I'm going to actually take my fixing screw and I'm going to insert it and screw it already in a little bit to make it easier for me to insert my glass cutting block. So with a few turns, I know that my screw is okay, it's not going anywhere. The block needs to be inserted this way round. So the spring goes in the hole that's located at the back part. You have this hole here. So the screw needs to go through this hole here, holding it in place with your finger, pushing back a little bit. You need to then screw up the screw. So the screw needs to engage into the hole of the glass cutting kit to secure it in place. That's now secure. I'm going to continue screwing that into place and I'm just going to pass you back to Curtis.
Hi guys, so I just wanted to remind you guys that we are active on social media channels at the moment. So we're currently active on things such as YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn and Facebook. And we're keeping up to date with all things, whether it be content on our YouTube channel or just keeping you up to date with when these live events are coming out. So if you do want to keep up to date and want to follow us on these channels, so you can make sure that you are getting notifications and you are keeping on top of everything, then make sure you are following us on any of our social media channels.
Thank you, Curtis. The glass cutting block is now safely installed. It's not going anywhere. I'm going to turn it around so it's facing the back of the machine. The sticker will say glass towards you, so that's how you know that the glass cutting wheel is facing the spine of the machine. I can now close the cover. And I now need to insert my glass cutting ramp. I'm now ready to install my glass cutting ramp. The reason we need this in the spine is because when you have scored the glass successfully, we'll need to be able to snap it. And this just enables us to have a bit of a tapered edge to push against and snap the glass easily. Now, the ramp itself has two edges. It has a tapered edge on the right hand side and it has a more rounded edge here on the left hand side. It is inserted this way round. There is a rounded part on the back of the clamp on the edge of it where it goes. It's easiest to house it and place it at the bottom of the spine first. Then it just clicks into place, you release it and it's installed. Now you're ready to cut the glass. So in order to cut the glass, first and foremost, you need your safety glasses. I have mine ready. Make sure you protect your eyes. I have my piece of glass. I'm going to slide it over the stainless steel strips on either side. So there's going to be no cutting and no damage to the bottom of the glass because of the strips. Once I have my glass in a position that I'm happy at, that I want to score, I'm going to clamp it down. Now I need to make sure that the clamp is securely against the glass, but not too firm that it will put too much pressure on it. I've clamped it securely in place. I'm now ready to score the glass. Glass needs to be scored in one pass. You cannot stop and then continue to score it. Otherwise it will cause issues and more than likely wherever you've stopped, fissures will start and it will crack from there on in. So in order to snap it cleanly, you need a smooth one pass motion. Engage the cutting head forward with the wheel facing the spine that we've already done, taking it to the top of the glass, all the way down in one smooth motion until the cutting head disengages, and with the top of the glass just push down. And there you have your snapped glass. And that is how you use the glass cutting kit on the SteelTrak. If anybody has any questions, please do put them in the chat and we will address them for you. You can also follow us on social media, so keep up to date with the things that we're doing. We're on, as Katie said, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. We also house all of the videos that we do on our Keencut YouTube channel. Alternatively, you can visit the Keencut website at keencut.com for more information and lots of how-tos and product news. I hope you've enjoyed the session. Many thanks for joining me wherever you are in the world. I hope to see you in the next couple of weeks where I will be taking you on a session of how to correctly cut textiles using the Keencut machines. Thank you very much. Curtis, would you like to say goodbye?
See you guys. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.